A record-breaking Russian drone attack on Kyiv, the aftermath of a historical U.S.-Russia discussion. In Kyiv, Ukraine, CNN, the air in Kyiv was thick with the smell of smoke and explosives on Friday, as residents emerged from their shelters following an unprecedented drone assault by Russia. This brutal attack happened mere hours after former U.S. President Donald Trump reported to have told Russian President Vladimir Putin that no progress had been made towards a ceasefire. This massive aerial assault left multiple residential buildings in Kyiv severely damaged, marking it as one of the most serious attacks in the ongoing 3-year conflict. Ukrainian authorities report that at least 23 people were injured in an overwhelming 13-hour-long operation. Impressively, Ukraine managed to intercept 476 out of a record 539 Russian drones and took down 60 using their newly deployed interceptors. Additionally, Russia launched 11 cruise and ballistic missiles during the attack. Thousands of Kyiv residents found refuge in subway stations or underground parking garages as explosions and the menacing hum of approaching drones permeated the city throughout the early hours on Friday. It was a nightmare of a night in Kyiv, one of the worst we've seen, shared Ukraine's Minister of Foreign Affairs Andrii Sybiha. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky described the incident as one of the most expensive aerial assaults the nation has endured. But here's where it gets controversial. Zelensky noted that air raid alerts started almost simultaneously with media coverage of Trump's phone call with Putin, leading to accusations that Russia remains steadfast in its resolve to continue the conflict. Amidst the drone attacks, the city's air defenses and newly introduced drone interceptors offered some protection, but the constant drone presence and subsequent impacts created widespread destruction. Fires broke out in various districts, damaging multi-story buildings, parts of Kyiv's railway, and even 5 ambulances responding to the wounded. Controversial point. The Polish consulate also sustained damage, drawing calls from Foreign Minister Radoslaw Sikorski, urging the U.S. to replenish anti-aircraft ammunition and enforce stringent new sanctions against Russia. In the past few weeks, Russia has launched frequent nighttime air attacks on Ukraine, with the last record-setting assault just 5 days prior when Russia deployed a staggering 537 drones and missiles. Thursday also witnessed an almost hour-long conversation between Trump and Putin, where Trump expressed his discontent with the stalled ceasefire discussions. Trump pointedly said didn't make any progress with him today at all regarding the Ukraine issue. In a Friday briefing, Kremlin spokesperson Dmitry Peskov emphasized Russia's ongoing aim to achieve its objectives within Ukraine through both military and diplomatic means. But this is the part most people miss. The frequent nights of Russian aggression has sadly become a norm for Kyiv's residents, who face high levels of air pollution from the sustained bombardment, prompting health advisories for citizens to remain indoors or use air purifiers. Many residents shared their frustration over perceived inaction on the part of Trump's administration, with some questioning if U.S. decisions have enabled Russia's sustained aggressions. As tensions weigh heavily, can diplomatic and military strategies be balanced to ultimately find lasting peace? We invite your thoughts on how international negotiations and military support should intersect to bring about an end to this conflict.